Hello and welcome to another episode of Monifactory with Squiz98. So in the last episode we managed to get a basic AE2 system up and running. Now I would quite like to try and get some sort of auto crafting going just to make things a little bit easier going forward. But I've not really looked too far into it. I've looked at some of the things we need to make, which are these things here. So the molecular assembler doesn't look too difficult. We've already made formation cores. The patterns, now they're the ones that are going to be tricky. Silver wire, polyethylene sheets, and these. So, yeah. So let's see how far we can get into it in an episode. So we're also going to need to make crafting storage. We're going to make this. Yeah. So I think the first thing we do is we look into how to make these and which is the best one to make, and whether we need to upgrade to the tier 2 or the MV circuit assembler. Now the RAM chip, how do you make that? That's with an emerald lens, which you get via an exquisite emerald in the lathe. Okay, let's see, do we have an exquisite? We do. Ooh. Alright, let's go throw that in the lathe then, which is over here. This is where I find out it's got to be in a different lathe. Oh no, that looks like it's working. Oh, it's a very slow recipe. It's a 2-minute recipe. Okay. So, so it's just the wafer in the laser engraver. We're using the silicon wafer, which is a 1-to-1, unfortunately, but you know, if it gets us what we need, it gets us what we need. But yeah, that's the 2-minute process to get to that stage. So, okay. What else do we need to make plastic printed circuit boards? Microcode processor. Good circuit. So what are these? Take fine wire, silicon plate. Silicon plate is bender 1-to-1, extruder, forge hammers 3-to-2. So that's what? Oh, not as good as 1-to-1. So we go with the bender. The cutter 9 for a block. Yeah, that seems. Okay, so let's see if we can we just smelt up silicon? No. So how does one make a silicon ingot? In the electric blast furnace, silicon dioxide, no. Silicon, okay, just silicon dust in the blast furnace. Okay. Blast furnace. Put that in there. I've got some aluminium there. Put that onto program 1. Coil temperature too low. Oh. So what does that need? So that's envy. Oh, it needs cancel. Whereas we've got cupronickel. Right, so let's see, can we make cancel? Cancel. Full ingot. So it's cancel dust, and that's chromium, aluminium, and iron. Mixer. Oh, now I think getting chromium is a pain, but we'll see if we might have some. Let's get chromium. Chromium dust. So centrifuging. That's slurry. No. Cancel that. Ruby. Okay. So. Got any ruby in here? Yes. Impure ruby. Which we're going to throw onto here. And hope to get some chromium. So we're looking at making canthal. What else does that need? So chromium, aluminium, and iron. So they're apart from the iron. Sorry, the chromium. We've got everything. So aluminium. Let's just craft down some iron. This aluminium away. I have to put a couple of things through the bender just to be on the getting ready. Right. And now we're just looking for chromium. 7 so far. This is going to take a while. Okay, has that thing finished in the lathe? We've got an emerald lens now, that's good. So, let's have a look for silicon. So we've got some wafers. Okay. Come over here to the laser engraver, take the ruby out, put that in, throw those into there, and I'm hoping we get the RAM. Now this is a 45 step of it, but I just want to make sure that this is the right thing before we move on. Because, let's say, we need to get these RAM chips, so it goes into the cutter. Yeah. Well, nearly there. RAM wafer, and then if we put that through the cutter, that should get us, I think, 16 of these. We will come back to that in a minute. Right, so iron dust. We've got 2 lots of iron dust. How much chromium have we got? Not much at all, like 21 pieces. Oof, it's 1 to 1. So right, let's go through the mixer, which is over here. So take water out. So I store a bucket for water in here. Yes, I have. And cancel again. Cancel dust mixer. Iron dust, aluminium dust, chromium dust on one. Oh, it's an MV recipe. Of course it's an MV recipe. Okay. So we'll make an MV mixer. Do I have one of those over here? I do. Cool. So 1, 2, 3. And 1. So that gets us 3 Canthal. So let's have a look at Canthal coil. So it's liquid copper, 2 Canthal wire, 8, sorry. It's 1 to 1, but yeah. Oh, it's got to be an MV assembler. Oh, damn. Okay, let's see if we can make an MV assembler. Yes. Just need copper wire. And I'm running low on copper. Where's my copper vein? Over there. So let's go and try and find ourselves some copper. Which is there, so I would have imagined this hole here. I hope I've got it right. I had water at the bottom there. Oh. I guess technically I could do a slash back now. Right. That was most disappointing, being that I thought I'd, you know, pre-plan that one. I love the fact that this deals with gravel so well. I think as soon as I can afford it, I'll be upgrading to the HV version of this. Let's just quickly fix this water issue. Okay, that did not fix the issue. Gonna do it from the bottom. Might make it a bit safer to jump down next time. Oh, anyway, let's do this. There we go. Wow. Finishing up this level, and then we'll head back and start processing the copper, and hopefully we'll be able to get the copper wires we need. Right, let's do stuff home now. Like gets us back here, and I can put everything I want to. So copper, that one, that one, that one. All the raw I can go through as well. Right. Right, so the camphor should have gone through the mixer by now, which is over here. Okay, let's throw that through. That's got to go through here. It has to go through there, right? Voltage tier 2 low. Oh. Electric blast furnace. HV. Or HV. Oh, so I guess I could... Oh. Right, so I need to upgrade this to HV before I can get to that. Oh. Is there any other way of doing it? I couldn't know. Okay. So we've got to upgrade this bad boy. Which means we're going to have to remove these things. And that. We're going to have to get up to LV. MV. Power. Oh god, right, so NV power transformer, no. MV converter 1 amp 16 amp. So copper cables, red alloy cables, medium circuits. Yep, still need the copper cables. A stack of copper. Tell you what, I'm going to come back once I've got the copper and everything ready. Okay, so I think I've got what I need to make certain things down. I've made what I need to make this. So that's the 16 volt MV. Right, now I need to make a couple of MV MV so that's it, the MV energy hatch. So I need to make a couple of those. And how do you make this chip? So it's a blue lens, which you get from sapphire. Do I have any sapphire? I bet I don't. Let's have a look. Sapphire. Swift purified silver. Where did you get this from? Glasgow, or the overworld. Sin. Okay. Looks like we're going for a little adventure to try and find an yeah, that pyrote or sapphire. So. Not enough energy. Oh dear. Can I charge it in one of these things? Maybe. Yeah, I bet it needs an HV one. Now, I believe actually we can do something in the quest book, which I didn't want to have to do, but there is a so you can get a recharged one from there. It doesn't give you an extra one, so that's not so bad actually. I thought it just gave you an extra one. Right, so there's no sapphire here. What was the other thing? So Almandine. Right, off we go for a little hunt. And I will come back once I've found what I'm looking for. So I found some on the prospector for Almandine, which is over here. So, as per what I usually do, let's do the 3G bit. I normally like to try and dig down in the bottom corner. So let's have a look at the sapphire. So we're looking at between -40 and 0. Okay. So, I forgot to charge this up, and I forgot to repair it in the anvil. So let's quickly do all of that, and then we'll head back and get that. We'll start looking for stuff. So yeah, give me a second, I'll come back for that. Okay, so we've got our drill charged, so back. We need to get down to basically level 0. Ooh, that was close. Alright, let's let ourselves recover a little bit first. And then we'll go for the next one. Alright, so we're at 18. So that's Y level 0. Okay. So okay, come on. So let me just go pop back home and grab something quickly. Grab a feral flare lantern. Just so you guys can actually see what's going on. So pop that there. Cool. So where do we came down there, so yeah, we're going this way. Nothing here so far. Big cavern underneath us. Right, nothing as yet, so let's go down another level. So it'd be nice to find something here, but we're struggling at the moment. So we go down again. Oh, here we go. We're getting into ores now. There we go. That's what I was thinking we were looking for. So we got raw sapphires, raw green sapphires, and other stuff. So I think we've got enough of what we need there. So let's go home, and then we need to put this through the sifter, which this one here. So if I put that in there, I think that's what we do with it. No, maybe not. Purified sapphire ore. Okay, so I have to crush it, then purify it. Go like that. Everything's slow at this level. Right. So, made that. Let's make the HV. Come on. This is something I missed from like previous versions of the game. Having the acceleration wands. They were beautiful things. Right, I need to do autolus over here. And So we've got the 26 sapphires, and then we throw those through the sifter, at which point we hope to get a exquisite, I think it is. No, which we did not get. Flawless. I think we need an exquisite though. Yeah. Then we use the exquisite in the lathe to make the sapphire lens. Come on, just give us the one. We just need the one. That's all we need. Okay. Maybe we, what else do we need for this? So... Very far. Is it this thing? Yeah, so we need this thing, which comes from a silicon wafer with the blue lens. Still no exquisite. So look, I'll come back once we've got a flawless and exquisite. Okay, so we have our exquisite sapphire now, which means we can take this over to the lathe and get ourselves the sapphire lens, which then allows us in 2 minutes to make what's required for, and I've lost track of what it was. I think it's part of the, what was it going to do the sapphire lens for? It's been so long. I had to go back and do more mining. So it's this part which gets us this part, which is used in in the MV assembly. So copper cables there, so aluminium wire and magnetic steel. Let's see if we're ready at that. So we can make that already. Let's get some aluminium wire. Let's do half a stack of this stuff. Put this on 3. Put in there. And this is all just so we can make canthal. I think. Oh, I'll drop that. Give me that. Right. So I had to go back and mine more for the sapphire. So hence my drill's a bit under the weather. Right. So for this we need 16 and a magnetic steel rod. So we've got those. I'm sure we have magnetic steel rods, so we'll need 2 of those, and then aluminium. I need that. Go to the assembler. Take that out of there. Take that out of there. Then if I throw that and that in there. Voltage too low. Don't be doing this to me. That's an MV thing. So I need to make an MV assembler. Right. let's go and see if we can do this. Or unless I've got one out. I don't think I've got one over here, have I? Let's have a quick look. Nope. Alright. Let's see if we can make an NV assembler. Right. Go on, got 2 of those for now. Yep, so I need to make one of these. So I need weld cupric wire. Have I got anything in there? Cupric wires. Nope. Let's change that to 2. Let's find some cupric nickel I'm sure I've got. Oh, hang on. Is that? That's the jet colour. Oh, I've got 4 times. Let's break that down. Right. I'm putting 6 of those down. So. Just need one of them. Which means I will need another one of. So now I just need this. It's the whole rabbit hole you go down when you try and make these sort of things. Alright, so I've got this assembler now. Cool. Just need to find somewhere to plonk it. Put it there for a minute. Right, that there. On program 1, I think it was. So that gets us that. We'll be able to get this shortly. Let's see how we're doing in the lathe. Yep, we have that. Alright, so let's have a look for silicon. Right, we'll take one of these. I think I put this in the cutter. And then that should give us, I don't know, I can't remember how many it gives us. But if we then go into here, right in there, come on, well, there's 16 of them. So if I now put these in here, that's finished sifting. Right. I'd say big old rabbit hole here to get to something that doesn't seem so far away. Hang on, let's look at the lens. Let's grab those. Let's also grab a barrel. A regular barrel that I can just put for the moment here with my lens in them. So you can see we've got this QLPIC wafer. So if I now throw this through the cutter, I believe that gets me 16 of those. And we should be able to make what we need now. So let's go and make ourselves 2 MV holes, because they shouldn't be too difficult. I just need 2. Right. If I make these, so they should be in the assembler. which they are, and they should be finished shortly. Got 6 of those, cool. Right, so do that. Get ourselves some MV hatches. Cool. So we have our MV converter, and then we need the right cable, which is, I think, is it energetic alloy cable? Yeah, energetic alloy wire, sorry. So, so we have 12 of those, that's good. So now we've got to take all of these things out. Do I put my thing back on charge? Was it in this one? Yes, it was. So they're not in that, cool. So let's just start breaking this down. Those. Right, so we also need to come here and remove that and that. So now what I need to do is I need to put this down the right way, which I think is we've got right, and then put these two here, and then use let's find my wire cutters. Don't know why that wasn't letting me take those out. Okay. Very bizarre. Right, so they're connected up, so I need to go. So I'm hoping that they're getting energy, and that's now filling up and producing as canthal. And these will probably be going, help me, I don't know what to do with all this power going drained. It's still going up a little bit more about this one. Yeah, now I haven't actually put any upgrades in these, I don't think, no. So I actually could do with putting some upgrades in them. So, let's see what we can make. So these have got the multi-cycle injectors and the hardened components. So let's see what we can make now. So if I can see, oh, there we go. So that's electrum plates, hardened black bronze gears. None of that, right? Okay. So I might make some of those, make some for in between episodes, because this episode is now running long, and literally all we've managed to do is create Canthal. We've created another lens, which, yeah, we've created an assembler. I wonder how easy it is to make a circuit assembler. Yeah, I mean, we don't have the HV circuits yet, so we do need to get down that route. Yeah, but I think we've made a good bit of progress towards getting to HV. We've got like the things that are gonna wafers. Got the assembler, the advanced one. We've got the advanced mixer which we're using. And then just put those and put those through there while we wait. But yeah, I think we're making small amounts of progress each time, but each small amount of progress is pretty good. So now, yeah, I've been struggling. Just so you're aware, I've been struggling to do recordings because where I do my recordings is extraordinarily hot at the moment in the UK. Not only have I got a computer blasting heat at me, we have a heat wave going on at the moment, which is just ridiculous. So, hence the reason I'm a bit less on the ball with getting things out. But I will try it as soon as the weather gets better or worse, depending on how you see it. I'll try and make sure that I get more frequent updates out on this. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully